How many of those are there? Nothing more. This is the rain. Oh, yeah. Anybody?
That way.
You can say that again.
It's a dinosaur footprint. Anytime you see a ring of rocks like these, you'll see a raptor footprint with 3 toes. This guy was going that way. And it doesn't look like much, but over here you can have a kind of, you can see the trackway where they've
so
been
someone
walking.
set the rocks up just to like protect it?
Yeah, and we have to rebuild them occasionally.
Oh.
Yeah.
In a little camera case.
So these were carnivorous bipedal raptors.
Oh, raptors.
So they ran on 2 feet and had short, stubby little arms.
Oh, yeah, the evil
and
ones.
I read that their hip height is 6 times the length of their footprint.
Wow.
So you can see that guy, his hips were probably about this high.
Jurassic
That
Park.
one maybe a little higher.
Wow. Yeah,
And that's
these
their
were the ones
hips.
with brains. That, in
Well,
Jurassic Park.
These aren't velociraptors.
Oh, okay.
Velociraptors were smaller.
Natural history.
From
And,
movies.
Yeah.
All we know about dinosaurs is from Jurassic.
You take stills.
I leave that to the other guys.
Oh. I mean, out of your video.
Look pretty poor. Here.
Oh, right. I had this camera before I dropped it on this one. Put it, I'll put the strap on. Yeah! Mike! Nice! Good job! Nice job, you guys. I told you you'd make it. You're gonna have to cut out all the audio.
I don't think we're done yet.
Just getting started. You see how there's these ripply kind of watermarks in the sandstone right here? This used to be a river, a creek actually. And so it used to be an inland sea all through here. It happened 29 times over 15 million years. And every time, something, either the ocean levels would rise and it would flood in again, and then the land would change, or the water level would drop or something, and the water would be trapped. And it would completely evaporate and leave a bunch of salt. 29 times. A whole sea worth of salt. So that's how all of these valleys were formed, is there used to be huge salt anticlines there. And the salt's kind of like Play-Doh compared to the hard rock. So whenever there's any kind of stress, the salt's what moves. And eventually the salt, you know, dissolved and flowed away, and the rocks fell, and that's also what formed the fins.
Okay.
So they're salt valleys, and there's also salt bush, which is a little gray plant that accumulates salt in the leaves and accumulates. Sweet. Nice job. A little over a mile left.
That's it?
How does the scarf feel?
Longer.
I don't know. I can't tell the
Before
difference.
you guys want.
Yeah.
But, Michael's back with, who is the guy in the back?
Steve.
Yeah, so Michael's back with Steve, so I'm not worried about him.
No.
But
Okay,
it's just starting to happen where people I know,
Huh.
I mean, when you're really young, you don't know that many people that are of the age.
Arrowheads.
Yep. So this is where one spot where they carved arrowheads. And if you look close, you can see some of these pieces are worked. This rock isn't here. So
What rock isn't?
this type of rock that the
Oh, really? It's not.
yeah, it's not up
is
here
it?
on top of
Look,
this.
you can see this one's like knocked out a little bit.
Is that like
What
flint?
is
So
Is
they would
that flint?
actually,
You know
yeah,
what kind of rock it is?
yeah, it's flint.
Flint? It's flint? Really?
In like flint.
White though.
So where did they bring it from? Is the next question.
There's like a mile or two just down there. You can see it's
We're not
scattered.
allowed to remove any
That's true.
artifacts from the park.
You're not allowed to take any.
That's right.
But so why do you think they brought them up here? Why wouldn't they just do it where it was? I mean, they
Got a nice view.
You're right. It actually had something to do with the view.
It must have been
You could see where the
religious.
animals. The warriors had to get away from their
Yeah,
wives
and the other people.
and the other people.
Yeah, there was a lot
Okay.
of pillaging and killing of each other and stealing each other's food. Yeah, you can walk out there quite a ways too. Because they booked the full days as a 6-hour tour, so.
A nice distance from the
But I mean, it's totally
Outer pocket where the camera.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I want yours a
That is pretty incredible.
little Ziploc bag.
So,
My other batteries.
these mountains right here are the LaSalle Mountains. And the ones really far that way? Yeah, right here.
that one.
Yeah, but there's even further ones down there. You can barely see to the hills.
Outer is.
And then way over the distance, you can like barely
probably
see them. It's so
behind, there's a
hazy
little
today.
pocket in there.
Henry Mountains.
in the pocket?
Oh yeah, I can make them out. I can make them out. Cloud. They almost look like clouds over there.
Where it's in
They're all
that little
laccolith
flap.
ones.
The flap, there's a little flap.
Almost volcano like. Yeah.
You looking for something?
Terrain here is like incredible.
Do I really?
Trying to find his bat room.
See, I wanted to go on that rock,
Not in there?
Hold on.
but like there's a crack in between them, and I'm just so worried that like if I
Oh, you can do it. You want to go?
that way.
You want to go?
You can go with
I'll
Michael.
show you the way down.
Oh, well, like I mean, I was standing right next to it.
Discharge.
Well, like with that crack, I just didn't want to have that. I mean, obviously that thing's got to be like 10 million tons. You see that one? It's like barely hanging on. You can see right where it's connected at the bottom. It's even thinner than it is towards the top.
Look this way. Look this way.
How's your hand, Eugene? Doing okay?
It's alright as long as the damage.
What'd you do to it?
It was a bike wreck. So, 16 stitches.
Wow. Does your hand bleed a lot? I'm just bleeding.
No, it was not. No, it's really. I guess there's no major redness. How far down was Steve, think? Michael?
What?
We haven't passed Steve, right?
No, he's just down here always.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because he might be off wandering around.
Yeah, I don't think he would have gone too far.
Going down that?
Yeah, remember this?
No.
Oh yeah, yeah. When we